Station, place where all time matters. It's the most important place. It's what determines your PB. If you're ahead after Series Station, there's no way you can lose. So definitely reset all the time in this place. Everyone kind of having an uncomfortable start with their jumps getting eaten and stuff like that. But if you couldn't tell, I was just joking. Series Station does not matter that much. You lose a handful of seconds maybe with a, suboptimal or bad RNG or something like that. Those seconds could be made up all over the place. Not a big deal. So I see we got some Aerytheta fans in the chat. We're about to get everything synced up for you right now. It looks like we're mostly synced. Yeah, definitely almost there. It's going to be real sick all around. Everyone here about to be at critical HP versus Ridley. That's on purpose. We ain't that bad at Super Metroid. That just makes Ridley fly away. The baby Metroid. And we're gonna see. It looks like Jeff off to the races first, though it could be a slight timer. All right, here we go. Let's see what type of steam situation. Jeff getting hit by some steam. Phoenix making it through cleanly. Aerytheta with a nice jump into the Series Station. And there we go. We got the sync started here. Small pause in the audio there. And yeah, as I say, the audio is synced. So are Aerytheta and Phoenix. They're not racing each other. Beeps went the first one out with a 44.04. 41.97 for Phoenix. They didn't catch Aerytheta's, but that had to have been at least a 43, maybe a 42. Jeff getting out with something in the range of 40 to 39. All solid Series Station times. Everything looking good for all four runners. And then we're going to see which of these runners use Moonfall and which of them don't. Moonfall is a strat that basically, right at the beginning of the run, you get to save 5 seconds. But at the same, it's one of those things that, you think, oh, if it saves you 5 seconds, why doesn't everyone do Moonfall? It kind of can complicate some of the boss fights later on. Instead of being able to turn around while charging a shot, Samus will Moonwalk, and that can throw you off. So it comes down to runner preference, whether or not they want to be using Moonwalk or not. So Beep's the first one into Parlor here. Aerytheta not far behind. Here we're going to see falling down. And then a nice little down back here. Excellent stuff from Beeps. Beeps not using Moonfall. Neither does Aerytheta. And it looks like Phoenix getting the Moonfall right here. He's going to get a small lead. Yeah, gaining an advantage against all the runners. So, it's only the top two racing each other and the bottom two racing each other. Phoenix versus Jeff, Aerytheta versus Beeps. They're not all racing against each other, but it's always interesting to wonder about the dream scenario. What if Phoenix was racing Beeps and Aerytheta right now? And Beeps still actually with a slight lead, but there it is. Some clean movement, getting to the Morph Ball. Everyone hitting it roughly around the same time. Jeff not far behind. And we're going to see just a pickup on a pack of missiles, and then we're going to be on our way out. We need that pack of missiles to get to the bomb room. Where Bomb Chorizo, aka Bomb Chorizo. But so Beeps is using Meme Walk, but not Meme Fall. Beeps, one of the biggest memers, absolutely. Yeah, he's listening to me, so I could talk to Beeps, and he can he'll respond to me. It's good to know. It's good to know. Moonfalls for cheaters. Glad to know I cheat. Good to hear. Big fan. Oh. Everyone getting up the elevator roughly around the same time. Like I said, Jeff's not far behind. So 3 out of the 4 getting at the same time. And then Jeff here just now hitting the elevator. But we got Phoenix, Aerytheta, and Beeps all entering. Almost synced down to the frame. Beeps comes in guns blazing but gets hit. And Aerytheta the first to climb. We're going to see if Aerytheta does a wall jump climb or if she prefers to do a behemoth climb. Looks like a wall jump climb based on her positioning. Meanwhile, Phoenix also the same thing. Beeps also doing a wall jump climb. That's 3 wall jump climbs. Jeff. What's Jeff gonna do? That's all 4 of them going for a wall jump climb. Just taking it nice and steady. Keep making sure they keep their wall jumps clean. Good stuff to all of them so far. And Beeps the first into Parlor. Having a clean Parlor. Look at these ledge grabs. Look at that shot. Just says, I want that guy dead. I don't like him alive. And Aerytheta just maybe a second behind at most. And Phoenix now, oh, getting hit on the way in there is not what you want to see. You want to be at full HP going into Bomb Chorizo. And Jeff catching up, making some time, and potentially even making up more time. He's got full HP. And there was some clean ledge grabs and a clean little mock ball there. Really good stuff. The Beeps and Aerytheta just now finishing picking up the bombs. Bomb Chorizo gonna spawn out of the husk of this dead Chozo, and they're gonna be looking to get the Bomb Chorizo to jump back and then shoot these little balls, and it drops missiles. And as long as you don't get hit, Beeps having a perfect fight. Aerytheta getting the jump back clean, picking up too many missiles. Oh, actually, never mind. It was just super clean all around. Phoenix, fortunately, getting maybe just not enough missiles. Gonna see the extra phase, but Jeff cleaning it up with a good fight, and now Jeff made up a lot of time versus Phoenix there. Yeah, Jeff got some clean movement. Beeps with the Alcatraz escape there. Aerytheta getting hit on her way out, but also she has a wonderful Alcatraz. Let's see how Phoenix and Jeff do in the Alcatraz. Alcatraz is a cool looking trick. Saves time, gets you back up through here. Saves about like 10 seconds or something like that. Not as hard. It can still be kind of hard, but not as hard as it looks. There's definitely some ways that can help make it consistent. And meanwhile, Aerytheta and BluePlasmaSpark on their way down to Green Bridstar as Jeff and Phoenix head through Terminator, picking up the first E-tank of the run. There's a lot to follow here, but I'll do my best to guide your attention all around. Make sure you don't miss anything, or at least point out the highlights. So BluePlasmaSpark going to be doing the first big sequence break of the run. It involves this trick called Mock Ball. It's where you get to keep your dash speed while in Morph Ball form, which normally you don't get to have. And here he goes right through the door, and he's going to be morphing as soon as he lands on the ground like this, keeping the speed, getting under these falling platforms. Nice D boost there from Beeps. Really sick stuff. Aerytheta also landing it. No D-boost attempt from Aerytheta. D-boost can be hard, and honestly, sometimes if you fail the D-boost, you fall back down and end up losing more time. So, Phoenix landing it, and Jeff as well. Really great stuff. We'll switch to Beeps' audio here. Beeps is currently in the lead. And Beeps gonna be the first to enter Big Pink. Big Pink has some small movement optimizations you can do here. There's this unmorph there to a down back to avoid landing on a platform there. See if Aerytheta goes for it. Aerytheta just going for what's consistent. I don't think Aerytheta goes for many down backs, but at the same time, it prevents losing time from failing down backs. Which is definitely like, there could be times where you could choose not to go for the most optimal thing because failing the most optimal thing ends up losing you more time than landing it in general. But Beeps now entering Green Hill Zone. Aerytheta maybe a couple seconds behind as Jeff and FenixDown both about to pick up Charge Beam. Jeff with maybe a half a second lead. Nice D boost from BluePlasmaSpark. And then we're gonna see maybe a down charge shot into a mock ball. Boom. Guaranteed old route. If you're mock balling there, it means you're dropping a bomb. Here's an unmorphed down back from BluePlasmaSpark. Really nice stuff here in Red Tower. Oh, missing the shot there. Aerytheta accidentally doing a bob jump. And Beeps missing that D boost off of the driller dude. I don't know what they're called. I don't know the enemy names. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Oof, unfortunately, Aerytheta not making this jump. Just gonna have to just trek a little bit back. Gives Beeps a slightly larger lead. Not a big deal though. Still plenty of time for her to catch up. And going for the oh, Beeps did not recognize that he was not going to make the jump. Could have wall jumped to save it, not lose as much time, but believed in himself. Maybe just a little bit too much. Aerytheta going for it, second try. Here in party zone. Zoomers? Sure, we'll call them Zoomers. That could be the real name, but we'll call them it. Getting hit by one of the little particles by Craig, son of Kraid, but Beeps with an insane amount of HP. Super comfy. Honestly, Aerytheta also Extremely, extremely healthy. All of them are really healthy, to be honest. Honestly, I usually have less than 100 health coming through here. But all of them have over 100 HP. It looks like BluePlasmaSpark going for the missile quick kill on Kraid here. Oh no, just kidding, it's the charge quick kill. Did a last second charge. Just made sure not to hold the charge shot while Kraid was spawning to reduce on lag. And this is a nice Varia time from BluePlasmaSpark. Aerytheta also going for the charge quick kill. Get in the frame. That's 2 quick kills right here. 2 out of 2. Let's see if Jeff and FenixDown can get it. Yeah, and up top we're definitely synced. You can see Kraid's just getting on screen just a little bit faster. Looks like they're all going for charge quick kills. Jeff getting the frame as well. Ooh, Fenix just a little bit too early hitting the first animation frame of that, and one of them is taking Kraid to prom. One of our 4 runners is the lucky winner today, getting to see them Kraid feet. And that's going to give Jeff a big lead. But Fenix cleaning it up nicely. We'll see if Beeps heads into the janitor's closet to pick up Craig, son of Kraid's E-Tank. Yeah, he will. Been a while since someone cleaned up in Kraid's lair. Janitor closet looking filthy. Aerytheta doing the same thing. Meanwhile, Jeff on their way back through the party zone, morphing to make sure they don't get damage back downwards. Yeah, Fenix definitely cleaned up quick. Jeff has a lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means. And Aerytheta also not far behind BluePlasmaSpark. Getting deboosted through the door, sorta. It's probably faster than just entering it normally. Yeah, Aerytheta normally does 3 tanks, but in the race setting, she might feel more comfortable going for 4, maybe even 5, depending on her HP after Ridley. Jeff going for that mock ball. Back to the elevator. Beep's getting the kill on the Sova. Aerytheta getting the kill as well, opening the door that prevents them from having to do that on the way out. Saves some time. Ooh. And BluePlasmaSpark having a little bit of trouble shooting the thing away. Whatever, the crumble. The shoot blocks. Those blocks that you shoot to make them go away. Those blocks, you know what I'm talking about. And actually, Aerytheta gaining a lead. Oh, just kidding. It was an energy tank difference. Beep still has the lead. Beep, stop tricking me, man. It's not nice. But it's not much of a lead, alright? Don't get too comfortable, dude. Oh, going for the pseudo screw into a mock ball. That's cute. I like that. That's a cute strat. Oh, Aerytheta also going for a mock ball there. And conserving on supers. Not a bad idea. Will help with the farm later. And getting the nice jump into Cathedral. There's a pseudo screw here. Gonna avoid this damage from the Sova. And looks like Aerytheta gonna take the top route. Top route can be very quick if you can get some nice deboosts, but if you're not used to it, it's definitely a thing that you're gonna have to adapt to. Really good stuff from BluePlasmaSpark doing a pseudo screw there to make sure those particles from King Cac did not hit him. Aerytheta looks like she's gonna be doing the same thing. Oh, just kidding, just obliterates that waiver. And instead, just gonna be wall jumping normally. Just eyeballing the what the Cac does. Meanwhile, Jeff now just making it into Bubble Mountain. Gonna kill that waiver. Pick up those missiles. Wall jump. Looks clean. And avoids damage from the waiver too. Fenix just now finishing up Cathedral. Speed booster, 14 minutes flat for Blue Plasma. Honestly, maybe it'd been in 13:59. Aerytheta doing a quick high five. Also picking up her speed booster. And Jeff high-fiving BluePlasmaSpark and Aerytheta as well. 2 high fives. And shooting that super just a bit too early. Let's see if Fenix can get up here. Nice little morph ball there. And Fenix also traversing Bubble Mountain. Let's see what type of farming Aerytheta has to do. The farming session here can be a big time loss. She has 3 supers. Low on regular missiles, but 3 supers is definitely more than enough. And Jeff, unfortunately, having some pretty bad luck with the farming session here. Now, super stacked on supers. BluePlasmaSpark picking up the wave beam. And Aerytheta, once again, not far behind. They're keeping it close. Another high five on the door transition. Really nice stuff from Beeps there to, ooh! Messing up the jump back to the top. Saves it with a, some good luck on that guy coming down. That's not the one he meant to wall jump off of, but it's the one he got to wall jump off of. And Aerytheta doing it really clean, so she's going to make up some time there. Yeah, Beeps, you know, playing super solid, super clean, but Aerytheta is like hot on his tail and not letting him relax at all. Now I'm gonna alternate between Beeps and BluePlasmaSpark. He doesn't even go for PlasmaSpark. It's the most messed up thing ever. It's messed up that you call yourself BluePlasmaSpark and you don't go for PlasmaSpark. And Beeps getting through Business Center, a little bit over 16 minutes on that elevator time. Aerytheta also in Business Center. Trying to shoot that Sova. Unfortunately, the wave beam just kind of did a little zigzag, just dodge and weave. And we're gonna see a Alpha Spark from Beeps here. That's the question. Yeah, he's got the Shine Spark for it. There's the jump, and there's the pause, and perfect height too. Shoot down. Yeah, so if you shoot down there and hold down, you get a little down grab straight into the door. It's very nice. And Aerytheta also having the charge. There is it's 2 for 2 Alpha Sparks here, Jeff. Just now making it to the top. We'll see how Beeps handles the red tower, missing that first one. Gonna do a second try, first try every time. Going for a down grab setup. Oh, they're messing it up. It's giving Aerytheta a chance. Oh no, that's 3. That's 3 messages here. Aerytheta hot on his tail. Oh, is this the lead change? And there it is, Aerytheta with a really clean red tower. Beeps struggling. Oh man, Beeps, this is not what you want to see against Aerytheta. And there it is, Aerytheta with now maybe like 10 seconds. A whole room right there. And Phoenix now potentially going to be seeing an Alpha Spark from there. I see Jeff did not go for it. But we got a Shine Spark charge from Phoenix. There's a jump. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid an accidental spark. I respect that. You can not wanting to get hard locked or anything like that. And we'll switch to Aerytheta's audio as she's currently in the lead. Definitely some nice charge shot stuff there from Aerytheta. Doing a power bomb pretty low down, so that she can get a power bomb from one of the caterpillars, open the door, and then reduce on lag, which is a nice strat. And Phoenix having a rough time with Red Tower. Red Tower being everyone's demon today, except for Aerytheta. And nice health drop for her. That's going to help with the Shine Spark situation that you're about to see. Here we're going to see a short charge. Very well timed. Oh, she's going to have to jump again. There it is. All right, well saved. Beeps also going to be doing a short charge. Does a 3 tap. And here, health conservation strat from Aerytheta, very smart. Gonna have 206 HP going into Fantoon, extra comfy. And Beeps gaining some time there with the Shine Spark all the way to the door. Saves a little bit of time, but is a little bit riskier on HP. 115 versus 206. Jeff now making it back to the criteria section. They're not far off from Aerytheta and Beeps. And honestly, neither Phoenix is not far off from Jeff, you know, maybe 15, 20 seconds. Aerytheta not going for a speedball, waste time going and failing for it. Beeps going for it, failing it. Lost time versus Aerytheta. Proving that going for the optimal strat and failing it will lose you more time than going for something that you're just more comfortable with. That's why I get garbage times. And see. Looking like a slow here as an opener for Aerytheta. Meanwhile, Beeps not getting a fast either. We'll see if he gets a mid. There's a slow. Nice X Factor. I think all 4 particles hit. And there's a slow there for Beeps as well. Looks like he's going for improvised X Factor, and the particles whiffing everywhere. Not what you want to see. And here is another X Factor from Aerytheta. That's a kill for sure. Phantoon saying, I'm dead, but I gotta swoop back in so I can officially die. And Beep's getting some bad Phantoon patterns here, some bad lame flames. Or flame lame, whatever. The stupid flames got in the way, dude, alright? Listen, like, you just gotta cut me some slack. Man, Jeff getting a fast on the eye open, was not ready for it. But honestly, you know, still not that big a deal. Beeps landing that second X Factor clean. That's looking like a left slow for me. And there we go. Jeff going for an X Factor here. One of the particles hit. Unfortunately, Phantoon decided not to play nice, and now we got some particles flying wildly, but Aerytheta on a nice pace right now. Beeps finishing up Phantoon. Phoenix just starting their Phantoon fight. Let's see if they can save some time here. Also getting a fast, but getting the eye open. That's looking like an X Factor. Couple particles hit. Looks like 2 particles hit for Phoenix, but I think that's better than the one that Jeff had a hit. This should be an okay X Factor. Nice stuff from Jeff. And this is going to be... Oh, here's some particles flying around, trying to swing him into Phantoon. And there's all 4 of them there, so none of them hit. And Phantoon just naturally decided to leave. Here, Aerytheta in the attic. Attic strat's always really cool to see. Excellently spaced Shine Spark. Really just calculated on the height. Tons of HP for the bowling section. Jeff just now finishing up Phantoon. Good stuff from him. And Phoenix, honestly not that far behind. Phoenix definitely gained some time there on Jeff. And we'll see if Aerytheta goes for Bowling Spark or just opts for something. Yeah, no Bowling Spark attempt there. Just gonna be shooting her way in. She might be going for the two damage setup where you only get hit twice on the sparks. That's 1. That's 2. And just barely avoids the 3rd one, saving on that HP. Impossible to get into Morph Ball on the right height, though. That's an impossible strat. But it's looking like a nice gravity time for her. Beep's not far behind. A little low on health, though. He's definitely going to want to farm, you know, some of these enemies in here. 77. You need at least 60 if you're going to be doing the 2 health, the 2 HP spike strat. And he's going to pick up that health. He cannot go for the Bowling Spark. At the very least, even if he gets hit 3 times, he'll have 7 HP. And there's the 3rd time. 7 HP for Beeps. Looking like a pretty scary HP to be at. But there's plenty of ways for him to farm some HP on the way down to Meridia. Jeff and Phoenix making their way through Attic right now. Phoenix with a nice Shine Spark, pulling ahead of Jeff now. Oh, no, Phoenix picking up the HP. Phoenix decided he needed that HP, but they're basically synced now. Aerytheta making her way back down to Red Tower. Pseudo-screwing the crab. Getting 2 power bombs for her troubles. But Jeff and Phoenix keeping it super close as Beeps just picks up his gravity suit. Yeah, we don't need HP in this tournament. If you get 0 HP, just count it as a win. Now, it looks like Phoenix... No, I thought maybe Phoenix was thinking about going for a Bowling Spark. Jeff jumping into the bowling room. It's Phoenix running into the bowling room. D-boost here from Aerytheta. 2 D-boosts. Alright, here it is. The pseudo... There it is! Beeps died! No! Beeps! The crabs! He meant to pseudo screw! Oh no! Oh man, Beeps. And that is a forfeit from Beeps in the SRL channel. Instantly forfeiting the crab of shame. Fortunately, the crabs deal a lot of damage. I mean, even if you didn't have 7 HP, could have had 20 more HP than that, and you still would have died. Oh man, Beeps. So Aerytheta now just needs to finish her run. Yeah, Mr. Krabs is the real winner. And Jeff and Phoenix roughly about an item fanfare away from each other. A little gravity suit animation away from each other. Aerytheta jumping into the Meridia room, busting her way in, saying, "Hello, Meridia, it's me." Shine sparking upwards. Aerytheta wanted to make sure I mentioned that the left slow is dedicated to her boy Rasu, or their boy Rasu. And Phoenix hitting the elevator, Jeff just now making their way back into Red Tower. That forfeit, I do believe, costs Beep's entry into top 16. I do not know if she's ahead of PB. Her PB, she PB'd yesterday. She has like a 50.04 or something like that. It was a super sick PB. So if she was on PB pace, it'd be 49 pace. Really clean Batoon as well. Aerytheta definitely keeping up the quality of play. Jeff flying in towards the Meridia tube, trying to get a deep boost on the enemy. I respect the attempt. That would have been super sick. And she's good on super, so she's gonna go straight for the what is this ring? Is this ring Coliseum? Yeah, she has an extra tank too. She normally does 3 tank strats in her run, so this is with the time loss of an extra tank. Getting the halfie, by the way. Really good stuff to her. And Jeff having a little bit of trouble with this this fish room. Gonna give Phoenix a chance to catch up. Oh, Phoenix also having the same issues. Shine spark upwards from Jeff as Aerytheta enters Dragon's room. Gonna kill these turrets because these turrets are big jerks. Oh, and Phoenix just messing up the short charge there. See some short charges from Aerytheta. Just practicing her short charges, making sure everything's on point. Nice opening spark from Aerytheta. See if she gets lottoed? No. Nope, Swoop City. Jeff just now entering Batoon. Yeah, it's a little late on that X Factor, but thankfully at least all the particles went away. Aerytheta unloading on Dragon with her ammo. Getting one little missile in, saying, "Hey, don't forget." Wow, this is the it's looking like a Rasu Dragon right now. There's no such thing as goop. And here's the Shine Spark. Yeah. Who will win, Beeps or one pinchy boy? And getting the blue suit, the chain damage almost spelling the end for Aerytheta there, but thankfully 60 HP remaining. With some good health drops, we could definitely keep this blue suit in reverse halfie. That's not the health drops you want to see. Yeah, she's just storing the Shine Spark and saying, "That is not enough for a reverse halfie. I'm out." Yeah, definitely still on a strong pace for Aerytheta. Meanwhile, Jeff Shine Sparking upwards. Phoenix missing their Wait, Mello, does that put you in top 16? Since Beeps forfeited? You think it'd be number 17? Got him. So Aerytheta, this is the setup for PlasmaSpark, technically, the entrance to this room, but I know... Oh, I think she tried to bait us. Nice wall jumps there. Avoid that pancake, dude. Clean movement here from Aerytheta. Yeah, well done. Not bothering to farm any of these enemies, but definitely just avoiding them really nicely. Great stuff there. And meanwhile, Jeff and Phoenix fighting Dragon, going for their short charges. We're gonna get a spark here from Jeff. Opening spark for Phoenix, I think, was a little bit less than ideal. And Jeff, ooh, it was looking kind of clean. Here comes the supers, expecting a swoop, instead getting the goop. And there it is, a missile kill for Jeff. Meanwhile, Phoenix, Dragon going crazy. Yeah, Aerytheta doesn't go for Plasma Spark. Plasma Spark not easy. Saves 2 seconds, by the way. It saves 2 seconds to land Plasma Spark. Phoenix getting the Shine Spark there. And Jeff leaving Space Booster Dragon Room. Phoenix got to worry a little bit. And Phoenix hoping that Shine Spark would kill. These missiles might do it though. No, unfortunately no. 193 still an okay. And Aerytheta, there it is. There's a Shine Spark kill for Phoenix, but the goop messes up any hopes of Blue Suit. So Jeff heading into towards Plasma. Aerytheta just now entering Upper Norfair. Gonna be grabbing her Ice Beam. Cool Shine Spark from Aerytheta. I like it a lot. Rasu really wanted to come up against the Borlax, the world famous Borlax. He doesn't know what's waiting for him. Rasu thinks it's a free win. What he doesn't know is that I forfeit instantly, so it is a free win. But you don't even get to race me. You don't get to even know. I'm just gonna instantly forfeit and be like, all right, I'm out. Yeah, there's no first round chance that me and Rasu play, but second round there's a chance if I win my first race and he somehow wins his first race. Let's be real. Let's be real. If Rasu winning his first race, imagine that. Oh, missing the space boost there. But it's gonna be okay. Definitely gonna be picking up the Nutella refill here. There's no doubt in my mind. Wow, okay. Oh, she baited me. God, Aerytheta, so tricky. So tricky to commentate Aerytheta. She's throwing things left and right. I gotta stay on my toes. Dropping the power bomb. Meanwhile, Phoenix picking up the plasma beam. Jeff just now leaving the Meridia. Nice little strat there in the sand falling room. Aerytheta charging the charge shot. Going to be spin jumping through this lava. Make sure she doesn't get hit by projectile damage. And Aerytheta with a pretty nice elevator time down into Lower Norfair. And we'll see. Definitely, we haven't seen a lot of short charge attempts from Aerytheta, so I doubt she goes for fast pillars. So I expect her to just run straight and start chucking power bombs in the pillars room. Meanwhile, Jeff just now making it into Upper Norfair. Aerytheta making sure she scrolls the camera just a little bit right here, because sometimes if you don't, that last pillar will still be there and you get real sad. And worst room in the game, looking like she's baiting that pirate to fly over there. Manipulating this pirate here. Now she's gonna wall jump and spin jump. Very nicely done from Aerytheta. Well executed strat. Worst room in the game, not a problem if you put in the time. Why would I save before Fantoon? So I'm gonna be doing KP, 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 KPDR. Meanwhile, Aerytheta gonna be dealing with these key hunters here. If you make it into the room on time, you can avoid the first two completely and then just clip through that last one. Well, Jeff now making it into the Crocomire Speedway. We'll see if they can get the space boost. Letting go of the shot. Oh, just landing there. Unfortunately, no space boost from Jeff either. Phoenix picking up their ice beam as Aerytheta heads into Wasteland. Dropping the power bomb, getting good at RNG from those Tuskegis. No K-Go attempts. Aerytheta going for a charge shot and then 3 regular shots. Charge shot having the equivalent damage of 3 regular shots. Looking like Aerytheta's gonna do a short charge into a speed booster so she can space jump through and just obliterate those guys. She's super comfy on HP, so definitely a smart call from her. And now Jeff entering Lower North. Aerytheta is going to be entering Ridley right now. She's going to be shooting 20 charge shots into Ridley's dumb body, hoping that she doesn't take too much damage from swinging tails and just a big old jerk of a space pirate. Getting some nice pogo. Rolling under. She tried to manipulate Ridley to turn around so that Ridley would start pogoing the other way, but Ridley decided that he doesn't want to listen to manipulation. But she's still, you know, chucking away. She's getting plenty of charge shots in there cleanly. Here's the pogo here. She could opt to switch to supers if she wanted to do a little bit more DPS while the pogo is happening. Supers do 300 less damage than the charged plasma shot, but it's faster DPS because you don't have to charge the supers. So, and it looks like she's all counted up, and she's super healthy too. I doubt she's picking up that Ridley E-Tank. Meanwhile, Jeff making it through the worst room in the game, shooting the charge shot, killing that person, that space pirate, as Phoenix just now enters Lower North. Aerytheta still on a strong pace right now. And yeah, she's got so much HP, she doesn't really even need to take that room any safer than usual. She just runs through the acid and makes her way. See how she deals with Reverse Wasteland. Shooting the block above her, dropping the power bomb. We're gonna see what she goes for. Pseudo screw here. Unloading a charge shot. Unfortunately, the skis really weren't feeling up to getting hit by it, but using just 1 damage boost and then just running straight through. Jeff making their way through Wasteland, actually high-fiving Aerytheta. See as Aerytheta gets through these first 3 key hunters. The cousins of the 3 Musketeers, the extended family. Nice down grab from Aerytheta. Ooh. Good presence of mind to know that she had to down grab if she wanted to make it up to that platform. Yeah, Beep's having a sick run back of an entirely different category. He died to a crab. He had 7 HP after getting Gravity Suit. And Aerytheta's Lower North escape is looking clean, by the way. Nice space jump into there. Probably going to avoid the acid damage. Jeff now entering Ridley. Phoenix about to be making their way into Wasteland. Honestly, Phoenix is really not that far behind Jeff. Jeff encountering Ridley. Let's see if how's Jeff's Ridley fight goes. You know what? Why does Seffi let me commentate races? Why does he let me do that? He could say, no, you're banned. You hear me right now? But Jeff having a sick Ridley fight, to be honest. Ridley already red. Trying to get the pogo manip. No go. Ridley not feeling like doing pogo being manip today. Once again. Getting grabbed, but it's not the right type of grab. And there it is. Ridley's definitely dead. No, just kidding. It's the wrong type of grab again. Now Ridley's dead, but 95 HP. You gotta be worrying right now, Jeff. All right, cool. If I'm not banned, you can't be banned. Tell that to Sephi. Sephi will ban me. So Aerytheta, get in the elevator. 40:08 at roughly 10 minutes. This is looking like it still could be a PB for her. Meanwhile, Phoenix fighting Ridley now. 341 HP, that's a comfy amount of HP. Jeff skipping the Ridley E-Tank, opting to farm for some HP. Oh, missing the door. That's going to cost her a little bit of time. I wonder if it will be the deciding factor. Hugging the fish. Dropping a power bomb, kill those bugs on the way out, and Phoenix having a clean Ridley fight, still picking up the Wrigley E-Tank, but it could save them time on the escape. Jeff had to slow it down a bit, just so they were a little worried about dying. Aerytheta could absolutely do baby skip. She just has to learn it. Baby skip's one of those things that also trying and failing baby skip ends up losing more time than just getting grabbed. Aerytheta is a fantastic runner though. I have no doubt in my mind that she could learn baby skip and execute it extremely well. But here she goes. She's going to be speed boosting, passing by the ship. What's up, ship? Peace out. And we'll see if she can get this this Parla space boost. Yes, it is. There it is. Nice, nice Terminator space boost as well. Jeff on huge PB pace according to Oshino, which is great. They're at lower North Air escape. Coming along nicely, just having to deal with the 3 Musketeers here. Taking some damage. They're probably going to opt to kill him. I agree. I agree with killing the 3 Musketeers here. And getting some health on the way up too, which is going to make the rest of, you know, the very basic escape just that much safer. Aerytheta. The statues are sinking. Torian is opening up. This blue suit speed keep space jump. I would never say anything as ridiculous as that. And I definitely would never mess up saying Jeff's Ridley fight. Like that's a really simple thing to say. Not like no problem. Aerytheta, Turian, first room. See how she does. They're opting to group these last 3. Excellently done. Really nice grouping. An excellent first room from Aerytheta there. Landing on the platform to make sure this second Metroid, the first Metroid in the room doesn't accidentally sort of fly off screen. Beep's currently hacking on your screen right now. He is hacking the game. And Aerytheta making her way towards the baby Metroid. You see Jeff now about to enter right back into Red Tower, head up the elevator. And yeah, Aerytheta making sure she takes as much damage from this little side hopper, whatever you want to call it, as possible, so that the baby takes as little time as possible to drain Samus of her HP. We'll see what Phoenix does to the Sappy Fish. I like how Beep split on killing the fish. I just noticed Beep split. Finished the split as soon as he killed the Sappy Fish. Alright, Aerytheta making her way to the last part of Torian. She's good on ammo. We'll see if she opts to save, or if she feels like the PB might be more important. She's potentially on PB pace here. She's saving, so she's giving up PB for this, but she's guaranteeing a spot into top 16 as a result. Surely this must kill any chance of PB for her, but I definitely respect the play here. And here we see Phoenix going for this Parlor's space boost. Oh, doing the jump just a little too early. JeffG4 right now, heading into Torian soon. Yo, Beeps is hacking super hard right now. And Aerytheta making it into Mother Brain 2 without an issue. Yeah, she saved, so I think that throws away any chance of PB. This is still strong. This is still 50, though. It's still like mid-50 pace. And Jeff just now entering Torian, as Phoenix just makes it into G4. Yeah, she saved. I feel like she's normally a 3-tank runner, so honestly the 4th tank probably might have felt like the most safety she should have needed. But at the same time, this race, like winning it guarantees top 16, so it's definitely one of those things where it just comes down to like, listen, I could be as confident as I want, but there's no point in being foolishly confident. And there's the rainbow beam from Mother Brain. Aerytheta making it through phase 2 very cleanly. Jeff now having a good super situation. Just gonna group these last 3 Metroids for sure. Might use regular missiles, might opt to use a super, but even if they just drop 2 supers, 9 supers is okay. And yeah, they risk it, and they get it. Phoenix grouping these last Metroids here in this first room. Gonna have to be careful. They're actually getting quite a bit of damage. And Jeff not going for baby skip either. You can see him taking damage from this hopper here. Phoenix getting through Torian pretty clean. Jeff facing to the right, saves 40 frames, but at what cost? At the cost of your own dignity. Aerytheta just now entering phase 3. Gonna want to avoid the corner, so she jumps up, gets up close and personal with Mother Brain. Ideally, it avoids Mother Brain doing anything but just screaming in pain and kind of bobbing her head back and forth. She gets a couple of those little tiny baby steps with her weird body. And Phoenix actually going for baby skip. Oh, and as I say that, he fails it. Why did I even have to look at it? It's not sub 50 pace, Rasu. Stop it. Rasu, stop baiting the audience. Still 30 seconds. Now it's 20 seconds. Jeff making it into phase 2 of Mother Brain. As Aerytheta continues her escape. I didn't mention it when Aerytheta was doing it, but Mother Brain, just like Ridley, needs 20 charge shots. So there's the first 2 from Jeff. Absolutely a sub 51. And Jeff having a good Mother Brain 2 here. Catch up likely on the way soon. Takes a hit from onion rings to avoid taking some damage from the catch up. Very, very smart. And Aerytheta finishing with an official SRL time of 50-50, which doesn't make sense to me. Just like not even a little bit. Because their timer said like 50-44 or something like that. That got loud. Bears out for Aerytheta. Congrats to Aerytheta on her win. Excellent time. Definitely, it does make the top 10 tournament times right there. Got some GGs in the SRL chat. Beeps saying congrats on top 16 to Aerytheta. This does confirm her entry into the top 16 single elimination bracket. And like everyone's saying, it's looking like a big PB pace here for Jeff. I'm going to get you Jeff's PB right now. Jeff has a 55-53. And this is looking like a 54 at least. Really clean Mother Brain 3 there for Jeff. So Jeff looking like he's gonna close this race out with a PB. Phoenix just gonna be entering phase 3 of Mother Brain right now. Nice phase 3 for Phoenix right here as Jeff continues his escape. Getting hit by these pirates, not what you want to see, but it's just going to be a small time loss. Jeff's still okay as they make their way. Everything's exploding. PB's on the line here. Things looking really good for Jeff. Getting hit. That guy getting his revenge somehow. Here we go. Here's the spark through climb. Going straight up. That's Phoenix. Honestly, really not that far behind. They both kept it very close this race, in my opinion. Oh, Parlor. Definitely Parlor with high jump boots throws you for a loop. Because the first time you do Parlor, you don't have speed booster or a jump. And there it is. Jeff winning their race. Congratulations to them. With an official SRL time of 54:26, which is in fact a PB for them. And meanwhile, Phoenix really not far behind at all. really. Phoenix will now just be finishing up as well with an official SRL time of 55:04. A difference of 38 seconds between the two of them. Great race from all four runners, honestly. Just a fantastic job. And I think we have Phoenix here in the setup. Hey, Phoenix, I grabbed you and pulled you over here.
Hello.
So you were the first one to even think about doing an interview with your boy Rolex. Nah, here comes Jeff. Here comes Jeff. All right, Jeff was listening. Jeff's like, I want in on this too. So Jeff's going to be joining as well. First of all, congratulations to both of you for a very, very good race.
How are we doing, gents?
We're doing great. Congratulations to Jeff on the win, but honestly, you guys kept it super close. That is a PB for you, Jeff, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. I was trying to keep my composure.
By how much was that a PB?
Over a minute.
Over a minute PB in the final round of Swiss here.
Negative 128.
Like minus, wow, monster PB.
That's amazing, Jeff. GG on the win, and then even more so on that huge PB. I'm glad it was against me. I'm glad that I pulled that out of you.
I really thought you were gonna wreck me. Since you're...
Yeah, I had some rough boss fights. I don't think I had a single boss fight that went well. Even BT gave me a bunch of issues. I went in without full health, so.
I don't know, man. I didn't like that escape movement. That annoyed me a little bit because I was making all those little jumps and just not getting where I wanted.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, especially like into the entry and that big room. You kind of
very happy with a PB. I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, really, really good stuff.
Once I saw the gold at Dragon, I just started to get a little nervous.
Yeah, Dragon is where I lost for sure. It was bad. I goop sparked the first spark, and then that just threw the rhythm of the whole fight off for me. And then I was out of ammo and just
yeah, that doesn't help.
Struggling in quicksand. So
we're also joined by Beeps, aka BluePlasmaSpark. Yeah, BluePlasmaSpark giving us a show despite dying early on to Mr. Krabs.
Fish killer.
The fish killer god, as it were, starting a whole new run just to kill Steffi Fish and then splitting. Obviously, the death of the crab was really unfortunate.
Yeah,
but you did get to show us a lot of cool stuff. I think not a lot of people have seen, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've died to that crab so many times in low ice runs. I mean, so I just might need to practice that crab, honestly.
Yeah, it looked like you went for the pseudo screw and then got a regular jump, and it was basically all she wrote from there.
Yeah, I just hate that crab so much. But yeah, I figured it was basically done after that. I mean, I wasn't gonna do a whole new run.
Why not?
What? Yeah, so Beeps could have done a whole new run just to ensure that Mello doesn't make top 16, but with Beeps forfeiting, it actually does give Mello X a chance. There is the stars that can align for Mello.
I mean, I don't think I would have made top 16 even if I finished. So
I think with if you win, you would have had.
I mean, if I won, then yeah, but if not,
but if you finish, it would have been a lot down to the average. It may be a lot closer.
Yeah, and I do have a forfeit a race, so my average is like 120. So I figured, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna do G mode.
Yeah, G mode's super sick. I do have a message from Aerytheta, who cannot join us for an interview as she has no microphone, but Aerytheta does have this to say, saying, what a run. This is honestly the first run of the tournament where I feel like I showed everyone what I'm truly capable of doing. Getting a PB last night and coming back and finishing only 2 seconds off my old PB is really nice. The actual time was 50:44, but I had to log back into SRL to dot done because the SRL kept disconnecting. I didn't know Beeps forfeited until I was finally able to open the restream. Heart goes out to you, great runner, great pal. Congrats on sub 50. Long overdue. Make sure we give that shout out to Rasu. That's how you handle a left slow Fantoon pattern, pal. Once again, shoutouts to great Snorlax, Maestro Borlex, lifting 10 Pokemon. Woohoo! Thanks to all the restreamers and organizers for making this possible, and thanks to all the supporters, specifically the Bear Club, for being me going, keeping my spirits high, and always being there to cheer me on. Miggles and I love you. So, really nice message from Aerytheta to Beeps and the rest of the participants and organizers of the tournament.
Thanks, Aerytheta, and seriously, give Aerytheta a follow if you haven't already.
Absolutely, give her a follow.
It.
Yeah, she's a fantastic runner and good streamer as well, and just definitely keep an eye on them for the future because she's got probably more great Super Metroid things in store. I feel like she probably definitely wants to sub 50.
I mean, she's got what it takes for sub 50 for sure.
For sure, she's like 4 seconds. Really she's like 5 or 6 seconds off right now.
Yeah.
So this is the last round of the Prodigy tournament for everyone in this interview. Unfortunately, I think this based on just the records, there won't be a top 16 entry for all three of you. But I am curious. Do you still feel like this tournament will inspire you to keep pushing your 80% time down further and further, and maybe still try and get that sub 50 even after the fact with no tournament at stake or something like that?
I mean, so.
I think I'm done with any percent. I mean, I got sub 50.
Yeah, you got the sub 50 beef, yeah.
And that's all I wanted. So.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I think I'm gonna take a break for a little while. I didn't think that I would be sub 55 by the end of this tournament. I improved my PB by a lot, and sub 55 was kind of the goal. So. I think I'm gonna focus on randomizers for a little bit.
Randomizers super fun to watch and super cool when to play and understand how all the logic works. So I don't blame you there. Jeff saying they were gonna continue pushing down. Do you have sub 50 as a goal in mind, or are you gonna start working?
I don't know what my goal is. I actually wanted sub 55.
You just got it. So
but yeah, like I might continue it. Like I do enjoy playing this game. There's certainly plenty to learn still.
Yeah, Jeff, I think
just watching the way I play. Like I have good movement, but definitely need to get better at Phantoon and Dragon.
Yeah, I think
Ridley's not too bad.
I think for sure that I had the any % weekly race on Friday that we were both in, and on movement you definitely got me beat by a long shot. I think that boss fights wise are the only place where my PB is as good as it is.
I just kept playing the game. That's how I got my time down.
But we came into this with my PB, I think, about a minute better than yours, and we're leaving with yours like 7 seconds better than mine. So
yeah, it feels good.
That was a great run.
That was a good race. You did great yourself.
Thanks, man.
I don't know. I might go back to Fusion. I'm not sure though. I love Metroid Fusion. I love Fusion. Everybody hates on it.
Fusion's great. I love Fusion.
I mean, I may say the animals, but
I want
I don't like Fusion.
Sub 50 in Fusion.
I like Fusion. Listen, Fusion haters out there, you can step off, right? But your boy Borlax is defending Fusion.
Rosu, you taught me Fusion. Cut it out.
Yeah, Fusion's great. I like Fusion. I think as far as speedrun goes, I like the Super Metroid speedrun more, but I love Metroid Fusion just in general, like as a game, and still the run is still pretty sick on top of that. There's a lot more like freeform movement in Super Metroid. There's like just so many weird intricacies that keep coming back.
SM is just mechanically better. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, it's
superior Metroid.
It absolutely is, but I do love Fusion quite a bit. Aerytheta saying in the SRL chat that she started the tournament. She went from a 51.19 to a 51.13 to 50.42, and then last night was a 50.08. So she was able to improve her PB by a minute and 11 seconds through this tournament. It's just fantastic.
I think I started this tournament with a 57.5x or 4x. So I'm very happy with my improvement.
Yeah, I think most people have PB'd through this tournament. I mean, I myself somehow squeaked out a couple PBs here and there, despite me thinking that was never going to happen again. So I think this tournament bringing out the competitive side of a lot of people.
Yeah, I just want to thank you all for putting this tournament together. It was
Yeah,
really fun.
Thank you so much to the organizers. Yeah.
Same.
Thanks
Yeah,
for watching.
definitely gonna tune in for the rest of the tournament. Hope it seems to be really good.
Yeah, and so I will ask each of you if you have any closing remarks, any shout outs you want to give before I hand Speed Gaming back their channel.
I mean, shouts to everyone in the tournament and shouts to Gmode.
Shout out to Gmode.
Don't kill Sephi's fish, it's bad luck.
Listen, it's not bad luck. I killed Sephi's fish in my race yesterday and I PB'd. That proves
ever since I stopped killing it, I've gotten PBs.
I mean, I did a double Space or SBA on it, not to use the actual term for it, because it's speed gaming and not Swankatas.
Yes, no, yeah. It's not, don't
the
use
yellow rain of hell.
Sure.
That's it.
That's
not what I had in mind.
It's different. So, still keeping it okay. Let's move past that strat name.
All right. Thank you, everybody. You all have a good one.
Yeah, thank you everyone watching. And if you want more Super Metroid Prodigy action, there is, I believe, the final race of the Swish happening in about an hour over on Speed Gaming 1, just would be Speed Gaming and then no number, so just Speed Gaming. And it looks like we don't have any commentary lined up for it, so I might volunteer myself as tribute again, or if someone else wants to take it, obviously you might hear them instead. You don't have to hear this whack commentary. But thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to the organizers. Thank you to Speed Gaming, and we'll see you next mission, and we'll see you likely when we are restreaming top 16 matches. Peace out. Oh no, how do I end this? Just keep this, and there it is. That did it.